Hello everyone, happy Thursday morning. So for today's video, I thought I would share with you a topic that's been on my mind for quite some time. And that is the topic of the fact that I've always had horrible allergies, although they've actually gotten quite a bit better over the years. And share with you 5 things that really helped with my allergies and 5 things that really didn't. So to start with, I want to share with you the 5 things that really didn't help, just so that you know, and hopefully you can benefit from my story if you've got a lot of allergies, and some of these same things may hurt or may help. So number 1 thing that really didn't help was allergy medications. If there's an allergy medication on the market, I've tried it. You name it, from Zyrtec and Allegra and Flonase, and I forget what they're all called, but you name it, I've tried it, and really didn't find any benefit in taking allergy medications. They just gave me a lot more side effects than actual benefit. So, that said, I'm sure they probably work for some people, but for me, they personally really just didn't work. Okay, then number 2 is following a super strict and crazy diet. So I'll get to this when I talk about what helped. And, I have had to change my diet, but I found that following a super strict, crazy diet where you give up pretty much everything you can think of really didn't really help me all that much when it comes to allergies. Yeah, in some other ways, maybe I lost some weight, maybe I had some more energy, maybe there were other things that happened, but the allergies were still more or less there. So, there definitely are some things, and like I said, I'll get to that in a minute, that you may want to consider giving up, but to give up everything is just really not even practical or feasible, and just really didn't help my allergies at all. Okay, the number 3, and this one might surprise you, is most supplements. I found that the majority of supplements that I've taken have not really helped my allergies per se. Yes, there may be other benefits that I've gotten from them, but as far as allergies, not really. So I've tried a few things over the years specifically for allergies, so things like essential oils, some homeopathic drops from a couple different holistic practitioners, and, other different kinds of supplement blends. And I say most because I have gotten some relief from these things sometimes, and I've found a few things like quercetin that a lot of people will use for allergies has actually helped me to some degree or another. But, I just say most because the majority haven't really done for me what I had really hoped that they would do for me. Okay, then number 4 is antiacid medications. So, at one point in time I took like the little purple pill thing, and then there was like another, Tums and things like that, because I had stomach issues along with my allergies, and those just made things worse, honestly. I mean, I really don't know why people really take them, but, I had to try, and have since, of course, learned that a lot of times if you have a lot of allergies, a lot of times it's a much deeper root cause with your gut, your stomach. It can even be hormonal imbalances, other things like that can be causing them, which leads to the 5th thing that really didn't help, and that was going to an allergy doctor. So, going to allergy doctors, I'm sure they work for people, but the problem I had is that they would just tell me that I didn't really have any allergies, which really isn't true, because I have been constantly sneezing, stuffy, like the hay fever symptoms all the time. And actually it's gotten better now. I mean, now it only happens a little bit during peak allergy season, but at one point in time it happened year round, even in the middle of the winter, and they'd say that because I didn't have whatever you call that actual IEG reaction or whatever, that I'm not allergic to anything. Well, I've since learned that, that's the medical diagnosis, but that's not necessarily the case. Okay, so then moving on to the 5 things that did help me. So the first thing was chiropractic. And some people might find this a little strange, but the reality is that your spine is the backbone of your health. And if you keep your spine in good, proper alignment and the rest of your body, then that allows for you to breathe easier and have clear sinuses, that kind of thing. The second thing that's somewhat related is acupuncture. Acupuncture really helped my allergies a lot. In fact, for several years, I actually almost didn't even have seasonal allergies after doing a lot of acupuncture. Recently, I've started coming back a little bit, but part of that's because of this whole pandemic thing. My acupuncture clinic's closed, so I can't do it, and I'm like telling you, I'm missing it more than a need for a haircut and a few other things. But, so hopefully they'll be opening back up here in the next couple weeks. But anyhow, so number 3 that really helped me was probiotics. So taking a good high quality probiotic really helped improve the allergies, helps with my stomach balancing, that kind of thing. So that was really good for me. The number 4 was some supplements like quercetin. So kind of like I already mentioned, you know, it's not that none of the supplements ever work, and occasionally I will get some relief from, you know, like some of the allergy drops that some different holistic doctors have given me, that kind of thing. But, you know, like I said, some of the relief sometimes with those things is limited. Okay, then number 5 is using either like a Nanny Pot, or I'll throw in a bonus one. I found this online probably about 6 months ago, and they're kind of expensive. I think it was like $90 or something, but it's called a copper zap. And you literally just stick it up both nostrils of your nose and move it around for about 30 seconds. And the idea is that it's supposed to help remove the bacteria and viruses from your nose. And it sounds a little bit strange, but I swear that it does help clear and cleanse things out for me when I'm feeling really congested. So there's this, and then the Nanny Pot, which I was going to show you what mine looks like, but for some reason I just have mislocated it in the process of, you know, cleaning around things. I put it somewhere in one of these drawers and can't figure out where it went at the moment. But the Nanny Pot, so what I do is I will put either like saline water in it, or like a little bit of warm water with like a drop of eucalyptus or peppermint essential oil, and then just clean out my sinuses with it. And that can burn for a little bit in the beginning, and you have to be really careful that you don't overdo it, but I have found that to be one of the more effective methods for helping to clean out the sinuses and that kind of thing. So anyhow, if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them from you, and hope that you guys will stay happy and healthy and have fewer allergies than me. So take care, have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you another time.